Hey everyone, it's Shilpa here, and oh my goodness, I have been dying to do this video. I've just not had the time, but I posted some pictures on this beautiful storage unit that I altered, and thank you so much for all the beautiful comments that people have left me on my Facebook page. And basically what it is, it's an old jewellery box, and it was really ugly. It was a dark mahogany colour, and the top here, which I'll go through in a sec, had a little opening where you could put bangles and stuff in, and then there was the drawers and then a ring holder. So I'll show you what I have done, but first of all I want to tell you which papers I have used, or which paper pad I have used. And I've covered, it's really big and it's really heavy, I've covered the whole thing in this beautiful paper, which is from I've actually just got a piece left here. It's the Tilda Happiness's homemade paper collection, and I had to use 2 of my pads because I needed quite a few of the papers there. So what I did, I measured and cut out and covered the large panels which was visible, so the back, the sides and also the front, and I have trimmed every little bit that I could see that was wood, and I have trimmed it with this edging going all the way around. And I did put a lot of attention to detail on this because, you know, it's something really beautiful, and it will last a lifetime if it's taken care of properly. So then all that done, I actually went round the bottom with some beautiful lace, and I'm just finding it really hard to film actually. Let me just zoom in a bit and then I can show you what I mean. So at the bottom there you can see I've gone round with a double layer of lace, and then this is the braid style trimming that I did all the way around. And then on the top I've gone all the way around with a double layer of lace, of triple layer rather. So there's this wide lace here, the scallop one, then this white one, and then this small little floral one on the top of that. And that just goes all the way around like so, and all the way back to the front. And right at the base of the front I've added this vintage cotton lace from my stash. So when the paper had gone down, I did give it a slight whitewash, and and it came out really cute and a bit more shabby. I decided to, I actually first painted these little drawers, and when after I painted them I thought, you know what, I don't like it, and I decided to line it with paper and then shabby the edges up, and then I also lined the inside with the same paper, and they just sit nicely in there. In fact, I've actually got a couple of pictures I'm going to show you quickly. So this is a picture that I took whilst I was like putting the papers on, so you can see this was actually glass here and I covered it with paper. And this is a picture that I posted on Facebook whilst I was doing it. And then this is the ring holder bit that I love the way it's come out, so I'll show you what I did there. So this is a double drawer, but it actually opens as one, and this used to hold rings, so I took out the whole foam ring bit and added some, what do you call it now, styrofoam, and curled it over, stuck it down, put some fabric in. I'm going to zoom in and show you what I have done. So there was a doily that went on first, and then an organza doily on top of that. Edged it with some pearls, the same trim that I used around the box, a piece of the paper from the papers that I've been using, and then a small pearl trim in there. So that became my pin cushion, which was really adorable idea to do. And then with the papers, as I said, I decided to cover all the fronts with paper, and then I screwed back on the handles and I just gessoed them to give it a shabby look. Okay. Then I'll talk about the top and then I'll go on to the sides. So on the top, as I said, there was like a little section here with a mirrored opening, and I think it was for like bangles or chunky jewellery, and I hated it. It just looked awful. And I found these jars, these little jars from Home Bargains probably about a year ago, maybe more, and 12 of them fit really snugly in here. So whoops, sorry guys. So what I decided to do was alter these as well to fit in the top, and I'm going to take them all out, and they are a nice snug fit. And what I did, I covered them all with really thin lace, so the fine lace. And so there's 12 jars in total, and I've used 6 designs, so there's 2 of each. And basically these are going to store you know, little bits and pieces, and I'll show you them all. Okay, so the top of that, just show you, I covered it with paper, same paper, and all the paper that I've used is going the same direction, which is a nice little touch. And I'm going to just go down and show you the jars. So as I said, there's 2 of each design. And this is the first design with tea dyed lace, and all the laces that I've used on the jars are tea dyed, and they are really adorable, perfect to store little embellishments. And this one already has some bits and pieces in there. And on the top I've just added a lace flower and then a rosette with a pearl in the centre of that. So there's 2 with this lace, and I'm just going to put it behind here, and I'll put it in. Then there's 2 with this, got glue string on, this lace, again tea dyed, exactly the same design on the top, and I have gessoed the top of each one. Then 2 with this lace here, tea dyed, and some of them took to tea dye a bit darker than the others, but that was nice because it gave a nice variation. Then there's this lace here, and I've already got some pearls and bits and pieces in these. So there's 2 of that one, and then 2 of this one, same design, and 2 of this fine lace here. And one of the jars has got some glass beads. So all in all, these are my 12 cute shabby jars, which I love. And so those are what sit on top of here, and it's a perfect fit, and it's a bit snug, which is nice because I know they're not going to be falling out. I'm just going to move these to the side and show you the front. It's really hard to film because it's pretty large. In fact, it's 13 by 12 across, so it's a pretty large unit, or cabinet, jewellery box, whatever you want to call it. So then the sides, each of the doors, I wanted to make it very lacy, very pretty, quite dangly, and I'm just going to move you guys slightly. And I just wanted them to look like a lot of lace has gone into them. So I got out my scraps, the tea dyed scraps that I have, and also some untea dyed stuff, and I started to layer. So first of all, the paper went on. Then I have some tea dyed, I'm going to zoom into one of the sections actually, so you can see, and each of the sections are a mirror image. The slight variation with the bridal trims, just a slight variation, but almost identical. So what I did was, on the base of all this, there's bridal applique that goes all the way, and this is all tea dyed. On top of that, there's some lace. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna show you like this. So on top of that, I've got some lace cut-offs from some pieces that I had left over, and then these little flowers are from the appliques, and then I've took some lace behind here. To create this flower, I use this organza, like a tea colour or a coffee colour organza flower here, and around it. There's some lace, some doily, some rosette trim, another lace here which looks really pretty over the top, and then some tea-dyed lace leaves. Under that there's some more lace cut-offs from some you know, scraps of lace that I had, and then this is a dangle lace trim here which I've just used 2 layers of, one white and one tea-dyed, and under that there's a section of pink bridal applique which has all the beads and the pearls. For the handle here, I just gessoed it just like the handles here, and then I added a few of these lace dangle bits and a little cut out of lace piece here just to put on the top, which made it look really pretty. After that, in the center here, I've gone down with the same lace that I went on the top with, the cream rose trim, and then you can see this is the same, almost identical as this side, just like a mirror image. So that's that. And then inside, I knew I wanted to store lace, so what I did was, I'll do this side because it is, I'll do it like this. So again, the inside is identical. I've created, I'm just going to zoom in, sorry. I made like a mannequin using a resin piece from Crafting Insomniac on Facebook, and from that I made this skirt using some organza trim and then some tea-dyed lace and a little flower cut out from a lace here, and that came out so adorable, and I just stuck it on there because it's so pretty. And if you know me, you know I love mannequins and dress forms, so it was perfect to put on there. On the base of that there's just 2 paper layers of the same from the collection, the Happiness is Homemade paper collection. The inside I left as it was. It's like velvet and it's cream, so I left that. And on the back there was a mirror on each side, which I left as it is as well because I just like the reflection of the lace and it makes it look like there's double lace there. Okay, so that's that side, and the spools I'll show you in a sec, but just want to quickly show you here. So it's exactly the same, and here you've got another mannequin which I'll just, sorry, just going to show you the mannequin. It's exactly the same, identical mannequin, and you can see what I've done there, just with the lace layers, the organza, the flower, and again the 2 layers of the papers. So that is that. Oh my gosh, this is such a mission to film. And I'm just moving my tripod. I'm sorry if I'm messing you guys about and you're feeling a bit dizzy. The spools, onto the spools now. What I decided to do was, just going to move you up a bit. I decided to cover these, and these are Fernley Design spools, and I did want slightly higher ones, but I couldn't wait around, and I found these in my stash, and basically I've covered them with the same, that's why I needed a lot more of the same paper, because I covered them with the same paper front and back, and then I've just put on, you know, a lot of my laces. So there's a few there, and then there's a few on the other side. So there's 4 spools on each side, and these ones, just gonna get out. I've done the same thing, same papers, distressed the edges and filled them up with pretty lace, which I absolutely love. Okay, so that is the inside, and I think that's it. I've not missed anything out. I've shown you the sides, these drawers, the top of this, which I'll show you again, beautifully lined, and I've lined it with some of the vintage cotton lace, and I think that's it, guys. So funny thing is, it's all complete, all done, filled with lace, got the jars done, and I've not got any space to put it, so I need to have a little rearrange of things and put this, because honestly I have totally run out of space in my craft room. There's just so much here. I'll probably have a like a de-stash stroke sale soon, so I can probably put that money to some good cause. And so I'll probably be selling some of my creations. I don't think I'll be selling this, maybe not, I'm not sure yet, but even if I did, obviously it's not going to include the contents, but I'm going to first try and see if I can make some space for it. But it is super heavy, it's wood, it's very heavy, very sturdy. And oh, I forgot to mention the doors, they have like a magnetic little closure there, so they just sit closed like so. So I think that's it. Again, I want to say thank you for all your lovely comments on Facebook. I hope you guys leave me some comments on my video here. Give it a thumbs up, and thank you for all my new subscribers to for subbing to me. I do read all my comments, and I try my best to at least answer any questions that are asked on there. So I just want to say thank you and appreciate you all, and thank you so much for watching. So I'll see you soon with another lacy shabby project, hopefully very soon, but it's not going to be as big as this took a while. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.